Hello, I am Ignace Aleya from ToleratedCinematics.com, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about something that it's different in all my other videos, but I'm going to be talking about Rodipolis. A lot of people already know that I work with Rodipolis. He sponsored a few of my videos, which is great. But I know Rodipolis for a few years already now, so he makes stock footage for filmmakers, for motion graphics artists, and visual effects artists right now. So that's Rodipolis. He's a hardworking guy, and over the few years that I have been working with him, he actually became a great friend of mine. And it's amazing how the world works, because I'm from Belgium, he's from the United States. So that's great. And every time he launches something, it's really, each launch gets better, and his products get a lot better each time I see them coming out. But right now he's working on something, and that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. He's working on something really great right now. Seriously, I really want to get started with this as soon as possible, and I will be making tutorials about this new pack, because I also make tutorials of each release that he makes. Well, not each release, but I'm trying to pick up some of his products and make tutorials with them, because I really like their products. But right now he's starting with a Kickstarter, and he is going to make something that he never made before, something huge, something really great, and he's really upping his game this time. So he's actually working right now on some explosions, some fire blasts, some fireballs, stuff like that. It's really cool stuff. So very cool explosions in 4K. And right now they are recorded in log profile, which means that you have really a lot of dynamic range, and you really get to see your fire, like really real explosions, like in the Hollywood movies. Because in the most packages that you'll find online, you can see that fire is most likely overblown, because sometimes, yeah, they have a lot of variety, because it's, yeah, in a dark location and the flames are very hot, so they kind of overexpose in the camera. But he recorded it with a very professional camera, and therefore the high dynamic range of the fire is really stunning. So it's really stunning to see that. And also something that I always hated in all the other packages that I have been using: once they record a package, once they record an explosion, the explosion gets cut off on the end, on the top of the frame, and I really don't get why they ever done this. It's above my understanding. But each time I wanted to use an explosion from a stock footage pack and I dragged it in my footage, the top was cut off, so I couldn't use it. I had to start masking around it. It was a big pain in the ass. But right now he's working on a pack, and the explosions won't be cut off on the end, so they are going to be completely visible, and you will be able to use them in your footage and in your shots. And I will be making tutorials on them and how to incorporate them in your footage and how to make them look realistic. That's the plan after the Kickstarter. But the cool thing about the Kickstarter right now is if you back this project, you will get 50% off of this whole package. So it's an amazing deal. If you buy it right now, you'll get it at 50% off instead of paying for the whole thing. So still, the price will be very fair in my opinion, because yeah, it takes a lot of production time, a lot of money to make the explosions, to hire the professionals to make the explosions, to film with that professional camera. You should really understand that it takes a lot of work, a lot of effort to create something like that. And he's releasing it right now because of the Kickstarter at 50% off. So you can check it out in the link in the description. But if you don't want to back it, no problem. You'll be able to buy it afterwards as well. You're just going to pay 50% more than you normally would. So definitely think this one over. It's a great product if you like visual effects, if you like filmmaking. Yeah, this product might be a thing for you. So I just wanted to make this video to help Rodipolis a bit. He always was a fair guy to work with, so it's something that I wanted to do for him as well. So I'm trying to help him out with his pack, and I'm completely behind it. I stand behind it. He also asked me what he could do with the pack, so I kind of helped him a little bit with the IDs and stuff. So I gave him some feedback on how to make this pack the best pack on the market. And seriously, this is going to be a great pack. And you can see on the project, they already have a lot of backers, because people in the visual effects industry understand this will be a very important pack. So, okay, that was my explanation on the pack. You already saw a few shots of the pack, but right now I'm going to show you the complete video of the Kickstarter here in my video, and then you can check out the link in the description do have more information description of the Kickstarter itself. So thank you for watching and enjoy the video.
For as long as I can remember, everyone have been using the same old action effects in all of their videos.
Turn around.
It's time for something different. It's time for something better. Hi, my name is Rodolphe PLV and I'm the founder of ReadyPolis.com. For the past 5 years, we've been creating stock effects packages for visual effects, filmmaking, and motion graphics. After many user requests, we're now creating an explosion, fire, and fireball stock footage pack. These effects will not only bring much needed diversity to the VFX scene, but they will also be better than anything on the market right now. The good news is, this isn't wishful thinking. This project has already begun. Earlier this year, we traveled to Chicago to begin shooting our most explosive package yet. The pyrotechnicians we used for this project have worked on movies like Transformers 3 and TV shows like Chicago Fire, so they know how to blow stuff up.
Every explosion or fire that we shoot can be added to your projects. Let's say that I wanted to add this explosion effect in my scene. Then all I would have to do is go into the editing software of my choice, drag and drop it onto my footage, do a few compositing tweaks, and we're all finished.
We knew that in order for our effects to be the best, we were going to have to make them how you, the users, wanted. Which is why the very first thing we did was we surveyed and got feedback from over 300 filmmakers and visual effects artists. Actually, listening to the users made a huge difference, and that helped us fix a lot of mistakes other packs make. Like, you don't want explosions that are cut off at the top, because then you can use them for wider shots. So all our effects stay within the frame, so you can composite them without worrying about the edges. Some of my favorite things that we're doing are the window and door fires. We build these sets to capture real fire coming out of a window frame. That makes it a lot easier to realistically burn down a building than if you're trying to use a regular ground fire like some other packs will have you do. Effects from other packs are sometimes overexposed and the whites are clipped. So we shot in log at a high dynamic range. So that helps us get all the details in, which then gives you more flexibility in post. All these effects will be available in 2K or 4K resolution at 60 frames per second or higher for slow motion.
These are just a few features that we're doing differently, all because of the great feedback that we received from you, the users. We have some great effects done already, but we need your help to finish this pack with the quality that you deserve.
These type of effects are very expensive and difficult to make, which is why few companies even attempt to do them. At ReadyPolis, we've been creating stock effects packages for 5 years now, and we've already been working on action VFX for almost 1 year. So we're fully confident in our ability to complete this project. But in order to keep the quality consistent and release these new effects by March of next year, we need to raise additional funding. This is where you come in. We know you don't want a signed thank you note, and you for sure don't want us to send you a crappy t-shirt. What you want are the effects, which is why by backing this project, you're essentially pre-ordering these packages at some insanely low prices.
They will never be sold at prices this low again, so if you believe in this vision, please show your support by backing this project and being one of the first to use these new effects.
Also, share this Kickstarter with your friends and colleagues, because the more people know about what we're doing, the higher the chances that it will succeed. Kickstarter is all or nothing, which means if we don't reach our goal, this project will not happen. And by the way, we're still listening to user feedback, so if you have a feature request, be sure to let us know in the comments. Thank you.